It's just about game time. The Blazers never looked more confident than they do right now and did earlier on. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Trailblazers. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And, of course, the Clippers, a half game back.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Blazers coach Terry Stotts had previous head coaching stints in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but it was as an assistant coach in Dallas, where he helped win the 2011 title, that he rejuvenated his career. Stotts wasn't sure he'd get another coaching opportunity, but after that, he said the stars aligned. Kevin, he's now in year 8 as head coach in Portland.
The players love him. Thank you, David. You know, Steve, for teams that are already struggling big time, what's a sign that the ship is going to be difficult to turn the other way and get back on track?
I think, Kevin, body language and obviously what they're saying in the media. There are some teams, you watch them, guys hit a three-point shot, they come to the bench. No one's up clapping, no one's communicating with each other. Those are the teams I think is very hard to turn around.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Damian Lillard out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Anthony. And it's Grant in at the 4 slot. And for Los Angeles, the 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Jackson is out there with Smith. And it's Jordan in at the 5, down low. Now here's Jackson. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Shot clock at 5. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
One of the more physical wings in the league. Kawhi gets smacked there, but not to be denied.
Powell, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Lillard. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
George passes to Jordan. He dishes it to Leonard. It's a nice ball movement by the Clippers. Now here's Jackson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Shoots a fader. And it's Leonard missing.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Here's Anthony. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the night. Anthony, no good on the free throw.
The Clippers last year, they scored well. Lacked a true superstar, but they were aggressive. Case in point, #1 in the league in free throw attempts.
Lillard from outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Outside Anthony. The tray. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. And Smitty getting to the line most often for the Clippers last season. Lou Williams and Gallinari.
That combination was fascinating to watch. When you have guys who can score on all three levels and know how to draw fouls, that puts tremendous pressure on the defense.
Here's Lillard. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And Lillard kicks to foul. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Here's Jackson. The shot from the low post is good.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Trailblazers keep it alive. Grant kicks to Lillard. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 8 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Leonard, no luck. Trailblazers leading by 5. Powell down low. He's against Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shot on the wing.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now, here is Smith. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Leonard dishes to Jackson. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
This is what you get from Reggie Jackson now. Powering through contact and has the focus to complete the play.
Puts it up from 7. Anthony. That one, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Both teams will be fighting hard in all these games. They can't split this series.
Here's Nurkic following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Nurkic, the pass to Carmelo. Lets the 3 fly. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now, here's Lillard. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
They get the rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
And you see Jeremy Grant on this team, he means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
And he knocks down the first one. And Grant drops them both. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 3. Jordan kicks to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. From outside the arc, DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Clippers have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. And that one's good. Leonard.
Off the catch, Leonard with the quick trigger. Nothing but money.
Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. He's coming off an excellent season. First in steals, and of course, one of the game's truly elite scorers with the second most points per game in the league.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. Outside Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's 10 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Portland with the ball. It's a three-point game. Grant kicks to Anthony. Clock at 6. Over George. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The shot by Powell, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Outside, George. Outside, Leonard. And yes, it's good. Leonard's got 12.
Oh, 6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Interesting, Smitty. We're seeing guys like Dirk and Vince Carter play into their 40s. I'm wondering if this is a byproduct of improved nutrition and conditioning, and if that accelerates this trend.
I think it does, Kevin. I also agree to add to that. I think the game is less physical. I think a lot of those guys are taking care of themselves, but when the game is not as physical, it's a lot more perimeter. You can play longer. I'm curious, Kevin, will anybody play into their 50s?
You know, wouldn't that be amazing? That's a good question. Green, he's checked in for Paul George. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Andre Drummond's checked in for Nurkic. Enes Kanter comes in for Grant. Robert Covington's checked in for Anthony. And it's Simons in for Norman Powell. Now here's Drummond. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
Buries it from three-point range. And now an 8-point Clipper lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Lillard against Jackson. Here's Simons. Up top, Kanter. Lets a floater go. He can't get that one to fall. Jordan with some nice D. Clippers leading by 8. Jackson passes to Mann. Back to Jackson. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here now the Clippers. They're on a 19-7 run. The pass to Green. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Leonard. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Number 1, Andre Drummond, DeAndre Jordan third.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Canner, high post. Lillard with no one around. They grab their own miss. The shot's good from Cantor.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. They're leading by 8. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
They had active hands on the defensive end, and it paid off. A lot of easy baskets and transitions because of that.
That one falls. That's 10 points for Damian Lillard.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Passes it to Mann. Here's Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Enes Kanter.
You've got to love the journey JaMychal Green has taken to get into the league, really clawing his way into this team's rotation thanks to his tremendous work ethic.
And for a long time, JaMychal Green was mostly an energy player. Smitty, he's expanded his game lately.
Worked on developing an outside shot. He can drop a few threes from the power forward spot now, Kevin. He still has a high motor. You love the activity around the rim.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence on social media that's aiming at educating fans on calls and why they're made.
Yes, and I love it, Kevin. If you have these demos and talk about plays and games and situations that you're educating fans, it's just that fans look at it when these referees, who are human, miss calls, and then they want to re-show these plays that they missed. We still got to understand they're human and they're going to miss some calls.
Well said, Steve. Now, here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Can't get the putback. Batum against Covington. Batum passes to Mann. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. He has 5.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. .157 left in the first quarter of the game. For 3. Another shot.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Batum attacking. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Portland the foul.
Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing. And his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
And the versatile wing, Nick Batum, once a do-it-all scorer, but Greg, he's started to take less of an active role in offenses lately.
And Batum has been asked to do less volume scoring, but it's helped his efficiency as a player. Now past 30 years of age, you could see his role on teams being similar to that of Andre Iguodala's as he ages in the league.
And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Lillard against Batum. It's not going to go for him. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Jackson has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers trail by 12. Now Covington. Count that bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
It's deflected and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 15 points a game, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 10. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Zubac. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Jackson's got the ball. Trailblazers trail by 10. Here's Simons. No points in the game yet for him. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jackson with it. 12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Can't nail the jumper. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes. He talked about what that means to him.
A lot of responsibility. When things go bad, people are going to look to you first. They're going to point the finger at you first. And when things go well, they're going to give you the credit. So I think it's just a balance of those two things, being willing to be that guy and being excited about it. I think you got to have fun with it.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Landry Shamet. Green is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Batum, and it's man in at the 3, the small forward. Outside, Batum. There's Shamet. Tries again, and it's Zubac laying it in. Zubac has got his first bucket in this one.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 10. Missed inside.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Batum, and the dunk by Batum.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now here's Drummond. Shoots over Zubac. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. George is checked in for the Clippers. And then for the Trailblazers, Grant, he's checked in for Cantor. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And Norman Powell subbed in for Lillard. And Steve, some classic shoe brands making a return to the NBA with updated versions. Smitty, what was your sneaker of choice back in the day?
Kevin, that's funny. I started off with the pumps, the double pumps, and then I ended up with a shell-toe low top. And then now you see all the youngsters now wearing low tops. They used to tell me back in the day, low tops were not good for your ankles. But I didn't really jump that high, so I was okay.
Here's Shamet. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. Pass to man. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Green. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now, here's Zubac. Pass to George. And it's sent back by Drummond. Inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
And the pass to Green. And here is Shamet. 8 points his last outing. Right through the D for the layup. Shamet's got his first bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fires the three. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers. Powell against George. Passes it to Green. To the left side wing. Zubac kicks to George. Pass to man. From deep three-point range. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Houston Rockets. Here's man. No good that time. And it's Portland the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Here's George. The Blazers getting the bucket. A three ball. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Anthony. It's stolen by Green. Here's man. Los Angeles with another miss.
Still trying to find the range. He hit one in the first quarter. Nothing since.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Here's Simons. 6 points for him. Here's Anthony. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's man. A rebound by Simons. Simons has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
And here is Los Angeles now. Portland making their last shot. Now the pass to man. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. And that one goes long. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Grant. The offensive rebound. Green with the block.
And the rim protection from Jermichael. Another thing he brings to the table.
Pulls it up. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 12. Trailblazers trail by 8. To the middle. And Drummond throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And now let's take a look at Kawhi Leonard, coming off a terrific season. 6th in scoring, and of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Now, here's George. A 20-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. Zubac trying to break loose. And that one's good, George.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup. Simons has got 10 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Zubac the pass to Jackson. Anthony with the block. Here's Simons, guarded by Jackson. Passes it to Carmelo. Pass to Simons. 5 on the clock. And here's Anthony from the arc. But they get it back. And Drummond is right there. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Fires from deep. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Deadly from beyond the arc. JR cannot be left alone.
Anthony, the pass to Simons. In the corner, Drummond with it. Nurkic against George. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Anthony's shot is off.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Zubac finds Smith. No good off the back of the rim.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Jordan, he's checked in for Zubac. And then for the Trailblazers, Robert Covington's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simmons. Now here's Anthony. 20 points for him last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Now here's Nurkic. The wing jumper off target. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20-25-5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
And here is Anthony after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go.
And what a smooth release on that shot. Melo is money in the bank from there.
Jackson dishes to Smith. Leonard, that's for 2. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard outside. Here's Anthony. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith the pass to Jordan. Kicks it to Jackson. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Basket counts. And it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
What I like about that play, DeAndre Jordan not just looking to corral the miss, he's looking to finish the job.
And here's Anthony for 3. Again, the miss by Anthony. Los Angeles has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Jordan dishes to Jackson. Pass to George. Outside for Jackson. Portland grabs the miss.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Covington passes to Nurkic. Outside, Covington. Over Smith. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Back to Jordan. The Clippers need to get off a shot. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by Covington. Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Anthony. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Anthony against Leonard. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. Launches it. Unable to get that one. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie, they were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots, did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. On the floor for Portland, Nurkic is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Anthony, then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Powell in at the 2. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. Knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Leonard with the ball. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Lillard surveying the D. There's the pass to Anthony. Shoots over Leonard. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Anthony.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Now, here is Smith. Got a piece of it. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
Yeah, that shot gets jacked. Great anticipation by the claw.
Clippers leading by 8. Outside Jackson. Here's George. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. And he comes up with the deuce. Anthony's got 14.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
And here's George for 3. Offensive rebound, and the shot goes in. And it's 8 points for Jordan.
This is what DeAndre gives you. An enforcer inside who's developed more moves offensively.
Powell dishes to Lillard. From deep. Anthony can't hit.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Put it up anywhere. DeAndre Jordan can go get it.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Passes to Anthony. Shoots over Leonard. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Lillard. 16 points for Carmelo Anthony. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Jackson passes to Smith. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Anthony.
As athletic as he is, JR doesn't average many free throws. Much more of a long-range bomber.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. So he comes up empty, missing both.
You know how accurate JR is from 3. That's how relatively inaccurate he can be from the line sometimes.
Here's Powell, and the rejection by Smith. Elbow shot is on the way. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 12. Now Lillard, he's got 10. Pass to Grant, pocket 6. Looking for Anthony, and gets it there. And Jordan sends it back.
Can't be careless with DeAndre is around. He slaps shots back with some real authority.
Here's Jackson. The shot will not fall. And the Trailblazers going the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Powell. Banked in off the glass. Powell's got 5 points so far.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
George, that's a 2-pointer. The Clippers rebound. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Most of DeAndre's field goals are dunks. Exceptional at getting great position down inside.
Lillard against George. Lillard, the pass to Carmelo. The fadeaway. Count it. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
Here's Anthony. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Clippers leading by 10. Outside Jackson. Down low. George dishes to Jordan. Nurkic with the block. Jackson against Anthony. 2 points. That one goes. Anthony's got 20 points. And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling, and Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. 12 points for him.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Now here's Jackson. No one near Smith as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. Lillard against Leonard. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Portland, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good for the Trailblazers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Nurkic. Enes Kanter comes in for Grant. And it's Simons in for Norman Powell. Both free throws good from Anthony. Shamet with it. He has 5. Pass to Leonard. Mann passes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Pushing the action. Always working for the best shot. Nice drive by Kawhi.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
I mean, those huge hands of Kawhi Leonard give him great control of the ball. Very sparing with his turnovers.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Batum's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Covington's checked in. And here are the Trailblazers now. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Shamet. The shot's good. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
With the shot. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got 6 rebounds in the game. And for Kawhi, he never seems like he's forcing the issue offensively.
I mean, he has studied the post games of Michael Jordan, and being able to score at all 3 levels has made the game easy. With his strength and his turnaround jumper, he can get his shot off with ease.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Damian Lillard. Green finds Leonard. 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got 21.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks. And
there's the pass to Kanter. Three-pointer, Lillard drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Batum dishes to Leonard. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Trailblazers trail by 8. Pass to Cantor. Lillard outside. Takes a three. The Clippers grab the miss. Right side, Leonard. Another miss by Leonard. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Drummond. Here's Simons. Lillard from outside. And it's Lillard again missing.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Top of the key. Misses off the left iron. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Simons. 10 points for him. Pass to Cantor. Kicks it out to Lillard. A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Trailblazers. Batum passes to Mann. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Lillard. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the inside. Shamet. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Lillard outside. Fires from deep. With the tip. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 10 points.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
A shot by Batum, no good. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard, the pass to Covington. But they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Yes, and the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Clippers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. And a switch here also for Portland. Powell's checked in. That one misses for Batum. Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
Mann passes to Batum. Here's Green, defended by Covington. Green kicks to Shamet. Green breaking loose, and too long on the shot. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here is Lillard. 20 points for him. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Clippers on top, up 5. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Ivica Zubac. Batuma's out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Green, and it's Mann in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Got that one up quick. Now, here's Shamet. The pass to Mann. Back to Shamet. Unloads. And that one's good. Green. And the Clippers lead by 5. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Powell, the pass to Drummond. That's a 2 from Lillard. Portland with a new 14.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
And the Clippers call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. A different look now for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Enes Kanter, and Anthony subbed in for Robert Covington. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Powell, the pass to Drummond. Jackson against Anthony. Over Jackson. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Carmelo Anthony.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Jackson dishes to Jordan. Smith on the wing. Count it, and the foul. That one's on Anthony.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Trailblazers trail by 5. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Here's Anthony. Kicks it out to Lillard. Lillard again missing.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Smith finds Jordan. Passes it to Zubac. It's Jackson atop the key. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Nurkic checked in for Andre Drummond. Trailblazers trail by 5. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Reggie Jackson. And out of UCLA, Norman Powell, an athletic 6'4" combo guard, said he modeled his game after Russell Westbrook.
And I can see why. He's gifted physically as well. A 6'11" wingspan, a 40-inch vertical leap. He's more of a 2-guard in my opinion, and he's off to a strong start in his young career.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Clippers leading by 3. Outside, George. Smith for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
Anthony's shot is off.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And George gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lillard, the pass to Carmelo. Feeds it to Smith. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Lillard throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Here's Jackson. Portland making their last shot. And there it is for him. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Carmelo. Count the basket. Anthony's got 16 here in the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around. Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Now here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Nurkic finds Powell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anthony. Pass to Lillard. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Jackson. The pass to Zubac. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. 3-pointer, Lillard. Offensive rebound. Nurkic lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Jackson drives in, outside for Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
Now here's Jordan. Dishes to George. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Powell inside. Guarded by Jordan. Tries yet again. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Free throw good. Nurkic. Leonard, he's checked in for Zubas. And both free throws good for Nurkic. The Clippers in the lead. Outside, George. He kicks it to Smith. Offline with his three. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set up. 8 points for Nurkic.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Jackson from long range. It's good from long range. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Looking at Reggie's motion, it's a little bit of a push shot, but able to get it to go.
Here's Anthony. Grant outside. Over to the wing. Lillard finds Grant. Portland moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. A second chance effort. Jordan with some nice D. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
If you play JR for the jump shot, he's also capable of putting it on the floor and driving it right past you.
Powell, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Powell. And the rejection by Smith. Jackson up top. He's guarded by Nurkic. Pass to Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Gotta love the intensity of DeAndre, finding a way to be aggressive and get to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And it's intriguing. Early on, critics questioned DeAndre's commitment to the game, but boy, has he answered them back.
And so Jordan nails both of them. And here are the Trailblazers now. They trail by 6. Lillard against George. Chalk up 2 there. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Clippers, Paul George. Taking 2 shots.
The throw good, Paul George. And George drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
George against Lillard. Anthony in the corner. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard with it. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Leonard's got 23 points.
Talented, opportunistic. When Leonard gets hot, it can last for long stretches.
Here's George. Good work there as it goes. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Now here's Lillard. There's the triple. Jordan with the rebound.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Lobs it up for Anthony. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now here's Jackson. Outside Jordan. Kicks it to Smith. Jacks up a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is where JR can put it on you. Excellent in the catch and shoot.
Here's Lillard. .11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lets it go from 14. Bucket is good. He's got 29 points.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Jackson deciding where to go with it, and stolen by Lillard.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 3. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. George against Powell. Now here's Leonard. D right on him. Shoots over Grant. Missed.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Now a timeout called by Portland. here's Anthony from the arc. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Then there's Jackson. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's man in at the 2-guard spot. Now Anthony, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Drummond dishes to Carmelo. To take the lead. Grant outside. 5 on the clock. Lillard outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
Now here's Powell. Lillard outside. There's the pass to Grant. And it's sent back by George. Here's Powell. Lays it up off the glass. Powell's got it all tied up now for Portland.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
To the paint, here's Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And the arms of DeAndre just never end. He is a real threat to score, and the defense has to take him seriously.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And so Jordan nails both of them. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Powell, the pass to Drummond. Back to Powell. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And Drummond kicks to Anthony. Trailblazers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Lillard attacking. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot to take the lead.
Enters the league as a great defender. Now Leonard's an elite defender. Multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards.
And stolen by Drummond. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. It's tipped. Here's Anthony. And right on target. Good. Anthony's got 40 points. They've shared the load offensively.
And, guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And the Clippers call time here. Lillard against Jackson. He kicks to Jordan. And they call an illegal screen here.
All these turnovers in OT are really setting his team back. And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Lillard with it. George picks him up to take the lead. Rebound by the Clippers. Jordan's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Lobs it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
And Anthony gets it to go.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Outside, George passes it to Leonard. Jackson down low, covered by Lillard, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The 7-foot wingspan of Reggie Jackson makes him a bigger player inside, helps him draw fouls.
Reggie Jackson at the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And not too long ago, Reggie Jackson signed a 5-year, $80 million deal. A lot of pressure on him to earn that money.
And so he hits both.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Portland's gone 0 of 3 from long range so far in this overtime period. Lillard against George. Lobbed up there for Drummond. It's tipped. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Jackson. Headshot off. And it's Portland the other way. Powell with it to the right side. Here's Lillard. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Here's Leonard. Jordan high post. Outside, George. Shoots over Powell. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points. Here's Lillard. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
The offensive rebound. Got it.
I love it. Clutch situation. Andre Drummond puts the team on his back.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 4. 29 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Grant sends it back. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Now a timeout called by Portland. They lead by 4. There's 21 seconds left in overtime. Here's Lillard. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Shooting for Portland, Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
And here's Jackson. Here's Mann. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And stolen by Bazemore. So the Trailblazers win it. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Dame, you guys got off to a slow offensive start, but came back and got the win. What got going?
It wasn't the prettiest game. We didn't shoot the ball well, but we just had to find ourselves. I think we did a great job of sticking with it. Some shots started to fall, and we was able to pull away.
And that ball goes in the basket, everything changes, right? Thanks, Dame. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.